Engineers may have to be brought in from outside Wellington to complete government-ordered strengthening work on building facades in the inner city and the Hutt Valley. The directive from central government will affect about 300 buildings and is aimed at minimising the risk of injury or death from falling masonry in the event of another strong earthquake in or around the capital. Paloma Magoni reports.
These shoppers on Wellington's Cuba Street were pleased to learn that well-known and loved buildings will be strengthened.
If they don't, they won't be allowed to stay open. And Cuba Street is a central part of Wellington's colour. And I'd be sorry to see a lot of the smaller ones go. I really would. Yeah.
I was walking down the street with my 2 young children, knowing that the facades were stronger and protect us from earthquake. That would definitely make me feel safer.
The work will have to be completed within a year and is expected to cost $20,000 to $30,000 per building, half of which will be met by the Wellington City Council and the government. Wellington's Mayor Justin Lester says the decision is sensible with the public safety at its core.
If you've got people walking up and down the street and we have a large-scale earthquake, you want to make sure that pieces of a building aren't going to fall on top of you. And this is an immediate step we can take. This is public safety risk number one, really.
The president of the Society for Earthquake Engineering, Peter Smith, welcomes the move, which he says shows lessons have been learned from the 2011 earthquake in Christchurch.
The technical societies did approach government for an initiative on securing facades because of the lessons learned from Christchurch and the tragic loss of life that occurred in the February earthquake when these unsecured facades collapsed onto the street.
But Peter Smith says outside expertise may be needed because a 12-month time frame to get the work done is tight.
We need to recognise this is a public safety initiative and that it should probably take some priority over other works. If we don't move reasonably rapidly, then the risk reduces and it's no real point in undertaking the work. So I think the government struck a reasonable balance on the time frame.
He says one of the side effects of the work is hopefully the preservation of buildings and precincts which are highly valued by people. For Checkpoint, this is Paloma Magoni.